Hey everyone, Froe here for another Let's Play episode. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're in the middle of a mining trip right now, but we're actually going to start this episode off with a little bit of some events that happened prior to this. So let's get that going here. Ever since updating to 1.17, I've been having some crazy number of the RPG mobs spawning in locations where they didn't before the update. And I think it's just because I need to make a couple little tweaks to the mobs that are affected by the data pack. But basically what's going on is we have a bunch of the legendary RPG mobs from Michael's data pack. And I'm just gonna go around and clean them up. It shouldn't be too bad. I think it'd be fun to try to do the old Etho method and take care of them with TNT. Just worried. I'm worried that they're not going to get damaged like this way because there's that block in between them. But I don't want to risk blowing like a crater that they can get out of. So I don't know, maybe I'll just take care of them the old-fashioned way. Pretty sure that other TNT wasn't damaging them, so let's try it from here. It shouldn't blow up a crater, but we'll see. Cross your fingers. It's really hard to tell, but it looks like they're still in, yeah, they're still stuck. Yeah, that's good. Alright, this is TNT number 4. So far I haven't had any problems, but I don't think anyone has died yet. And oh, that's not good. They got out. Okay, oh, that's not good. You know what? This is actually going to be fun. We'll try to take them down. We got our beacon effects, and I'm just going to lure these guys away a little bit. I think it's just 2 of the Dread Knights on us. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they're a little bit stronger since last update. So maybe Michael buffed them. Our beacon ran out, and I think that's the only thing that's going to keep us alive here. So let's get that effect going again. Yeah, this isn't too bad. You know, most of the mobs are kind of stuck around in the water, so we can kind of just take them down one at a time. And oh, yeah, the blindness is going to get us a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. I'm going to try not to run away, like fly away or anything. But this is a little scary. It's kind of like a zombie apocalypse. Oh, man. Oh. No! Oh, man. Really? Oh. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I did just replenish our emergency gear here, so it should all theoretically work. Nope, I guess the helmet and the boots, but still, we got our gear. So I have a feeling those Dread Knights are still somewhere around here, and oh man, we're blind again. Okay, I can hear him. So I'm gonna try to, oh, wow, he's strong. Oh man, and I'm slow. All right, let's lead him to the water. And, oh, there we go. Yeah, they both made it. Oh, we got our stuff. Perfect. Make sure we get it all. Yeah. And then let's just go ahead and slap on our other gear here. It's a little bit better than what we're wearing. Just try not to die in the process. Man, you get a bunch of these guys together and it definitely turns into a rave party. Look at this. Man. Had to take a screenshot. Alright, let's take care of these fools here. Let's get them off our island. You have overstayed your welcome. Goodbye. I'm looking through the loot we got and check this thing out. We got Bounty. Fortune 4. Looting 2, Efficiency 4. Oh, we haven't had Bounty before. That is a really good drop. Man, we got Fortune 4. Perfect timing too, because we can get a bunch more iron and gold. And copper too, I guess, but ooh, yeah, let's go mining. And that brings us back to here. So a little bit of an adventure. We do have a whole nother group of those RPG mobs that we have to take care of. Ooh, Iron Boy. But I'm going to be a lot more careful when I take care of them. Now, I know what you're thinking. Froe, aren't you supposed to sacrifice your armor now that you died? And you're right. Normally, I would. But we're going to do something different this time that we haven't done before. I am actually going to put all of my armor to rest. Maybe the elytra too, but at least all of our armor and probably some of our tools as well. So I feel comfortable using them a little bit on this mining trip. I mean, come on, it was one of those moments where it's like we had to go mining right away after we got bounty. I mean, it's just the perfect timing. I did want to check out chest. I did want to check out how much iron we get per a drop. It's a lot because I've only been mining for a little bit and I've already got 2 stacks. And also I got a potent mutation catalyst, which is kind of cool. Oh, totally biffed that jump. Let's see how much we get per drop. So we got 20 iron in our inventory. We got 22, 23, 26. We got 3 iron there. 3, 5. So we got 5 iron as our highest so far. Let's see, we got 38, 40, 41, 42. I am using bounty, right? Yeah, I am. 51. Now here's something interesting. One of the first drops I got down here was the foot of the killer rabbit, which increases our luck. I wonder if that helps at all. So we got 51 iron. 56, so that was 5 iron. 1 iron. 4 iron. 1 iron. That's 5. I kind of feel like it does help. That's 5. And that was 1. So I feel like the killer rabbit actually does increase the loot chance of getting like the bonus 5 iron. So maybe we'll keep that in our offhand for a while. I also think it would be kind of fun if we spent some time this episode crafting a bunch of things that usually require a ton of iron. I think it'll be really satisfying to do that. You know, I might get rid of our core splitter pickaxe here. And by get rid of, I mean like, you know, lay to rest somewhere fancy and interesting. It is nice to have a pickaxe that, you know, has insta break anywhere you go when you're like mining and stuff. Like, check this out. This is so nifty. You can just, you know, clear a whole mine shaft super easily. But it also is a little bit overpowered sometimes, it feels, because it's unbreakable. That's honestly the thing I dislike about it the most, is that it's unbreakable. So what would you guys think about either me putting it away completely so we don't use it anymore, or I go through and I edit it so that it's no longer unbreakable, and maybe just give it like unbreaking 3 or something, or maybe 4 since it is special. But then maybe not even add mending to it, so that like eventually it will just go away, and we'll have to get like another one. It's not a bad idea. You know, I like to implement rules for ourselves that kind of force us to play the game, so to speak. So like right now, because we have that pickaxe, it's unbreakable. So now we never have to craft or use, you know, our enchanting table or anvil or anything like that with pickaxes. And, you know, that's a lot of the game that's kind of gone. There goes your EXP farms that you don't need as much, and the resources you don't need as much. So maybe I will go that route, but I'd like your input on it as well. Let's test bounty with redstone too. So we got 7, and we have the rabbit's foot. So let's see, we got 7 there. 6. 5. 6. 8. 5. Wait, I don't know. So we had 41. We have 41, and now we have 50. So that was 9. Oh boy. 5. That was 5. That was 7. So you can get quite a lot of redstone. So look at that. Just from one little redstone patch, we got over a whole stack of redstone. I think Etho would be very excited with this. I haven't seen he's almost fully diamond. I wonder if he must have just picked up gear from somewhere that I dropped off. Yeah, this is just picked up gear. I'm like, I don't know. I've never seen him spawn with a diamond sword. Yeah, it's just junk. Junk from a RPG boss that I took care of a little bit ago. Alright, so I just got back from our mining trip here, and these... I didn't mean to take a screenshot there. these are our spoils. Now, namely the iron and the gold are what I most care about. Diamonds, you know, whatever. We got plenty of them. But man, we got 3 whole stacks of iron. Oh my goodness. That's going to take a little while to smelt up here. And then some. We got actually a little bit more than that too. Almost 4 stacks, which I think is just bonkers. And we got a good amount of gold too. But man, wow, this is a great change that they did. Mojang, that is. We're just going to leave this stuff. Oh, we have some rock copper. We have a bunch of iron here too. Yeah, let's actually mine all of this iron ore up and see how much we get from a stack in 42 of it. Also, I've been farming up bee wax here. And trying to get like a bunch of bees bred up as well. Because that way we can get more and more candles, which, like I keep saying, are a game changer for us in this world here. We can make a bunch more candles with that. Yeah, let's see how much iron we get from this. Alrighty, we started with a total of 106 ingots, or raw ore that is. Turned it into 267 raw iron. And when you divide the two, you get 2.5. So that means with our bounty pickaxe, we got 2.5 times as much iron, which is spot on with what I guessed, which I did not expect. And let's see, we got to take our rabbit's foot off, but I almost think we should leave bounty in here. So I'm going to remove the saddle and replace it with bounty. I'm going to put the saddle in our backpack as well. So we still have it, but it's just going to be moved to a slightly different spot. Ooh, actually, some leads might go in there. That's a good idea, too. Thank you. Thank you, trader. Alrighty, let's go ahead and find a spot for where we can lay these items to rest. Our armor and possibly some of our tools, but definitely armor for sure. And I was looking at this mountain here. It has a pretty good overlook of like this valley, which doesn't have a lot built in it yet. We're going to build that up over time. And it also has a pretty good overlook of the valley, or like the plains over here. So I was kind of thinking, you know, this probably is a pretty good spot to lay our armor to rest. So right there. And we'll just throw on our gear right on this armor stand for now. And then I'm thinking next episode we'll work on this. I'm going to keep my elytra with us because, you know, it's utility. But I did have an idea. What if we were to only use the elytra off the island, and every mode of transportation here on the island does not involve flying? Just an idea. Let me know what you guys think of that. If you are like me, then the first thing you do when you get home after a long day of school or work or anything is you put on your PJs. And so that's what we're going to start kind of doing here with our armor. We're going to have a set of armor just for the island here, which we could call our PJs or call it our island gear, whatever we want. And then, you know, a little while ago, we expanded our storage room over here to include a couple more armor stands. It'd be really cool if we gave utility to these. Maybe had like an Ender Dragon or like an End Dimension stand, another stand, and like an exploration stand. You know, they don't really serve a purpose, but it gives us good reasons to use all the different armor pieces we have. All right, so I got our armor sets kind of picked out for now. It's something we can always come back to as well. This is going to be our island gear. Oh, this helmet's already basically enchanted. So I kind of went for middle of the road. We have high speed and high health for that helmet. And then we have, yeah, pretty similar balance for the pants, and then similarly for the boots. Kind of just a mix of speed and health, just like before. But this time we're wearing golden gear, which I think is a little bit cool, right? Fancy, fancy. Kind of reminds me of the elves in Lord of the Rings a little bit, some of their armor. But yeah, let's go ahead and enchant some of this. The nice thing about it is it's already enchanted, and so it's got like unbreaking and stuff, but because it's legendary, who cares? Because it's already unbreakable. So we might as well just enchant it with the enchanting table here and see what we can come up with. Ooh, blast protection. What should we do? Let's try the... I don't know if we want blast protection though. We'll try it. Yeah, just plain blast protection, huh? And unbreaking again. Okay, yeah, that's good. So we got the pants done. Actually, let's also name them. But before we do that, let's give ourselves a little bit more EXP so we can do one more enchant here. Disenchant them quick as well. Get every little drop of EXP we can. Oh, this is just gonna keep going. Here we go. Yeah, Depth Strider. And Blast Protection. I guess we can't escape it, it's destiny. Let's also rename them into something like Island Booties #1. And the #1 is just like, this is the first iteration of our island gear. And then also, so I put the other armor sets down here. And let's see, put armor stands. So now we can like name them. So exploration gear, battle gear, and then this is going to be our island gear. Good stuff. So we got our new gear loaded up here, and wow, does it feel fantastic. I also put away the core splitter and grabbed another pickaxe so that we could start trying that out, and that idea of not using it. I've been trying to find where Shadowfax is. We left him in here last time I saw him, he was in here. But he's not here anymore in his pen. Now, he's escaped before, but I haven't had any luck looking around the island for him. And been looking up and down everywhere you can. I did find this, though, a little cow pit. So they must be able to fall in there and then can't get out. And if you notice, there's a Jeb sheep, the sheep there that's rotating colors. It's actually really cool that he's still around, because he used to be in our base, like our actual storage room over there by kind of like the bamboo farm for the longest time. And I released him when I went through and I updated all that about, I don't know, probably like 5-6 months ago now. So it's nice to see him still. We should get rid of some of the guys in here though, because that's a lot of mushrooms that are probably causing a little bit of lag here on our island. Hey, we found a replacement for George. This guy's just a little bit scarier. How much damage does he do actually? So we have 10, 11-ish hearts, but we do have resistance. He does quite a lot. About 6 hearts of damage would be my guess, 6.5 or so. And over here, so I got rid of all the mushrooms, and there's just the Jeb sheep now. And here is all the iron stuff I crafted. Holy cow, was it satisfying. 2 stacks of hoppers, a bunch of anvils, a whole stack of cauldrons, a bunch of lanterns and chains, blast furnaces. Oh man, and we didn't barely even touch our iron supply. So that's a very good feeling. And we're going to end the episode here for today. Not here, actually. We're going to go to the dog village. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've updated you on the dog village here. This is kind of what it's looking like so far. Quite a lot of progress has been made, and our wolf pack is getting pretty big as well. Although I haven't gone through and sorted them based on genetics yet. That's something that I'm going to do after we get a little bit more of a horde. The only challenge I think we're going to have is we wanted to bring back the best wolf possible. Although they are all very cute and cuddly. We wanted the best of the best to bring home. But I'm not sure if that's going to be possible with the genetics data pack, since we can't use the mutation catalyst with them. But it's something we're going to have to check out later on. Here's the rest of the village in terms of the town itself, or like the buildings. Most of them are just facades. They don't have like an interior done, or in some cases it's just like an empty room. But I don't really know how to build a town here. I've never really done it before. So my idea is to go through and build the actual structures, and then, you know, maybe like next episode we'll come in and we'll like decorate just one building at a time. So it's going to be like a multiple episode project, probably at least 15 to 20 episodes, because I'm not going to update you guys every day on it. But yeah, remember too, the goal was to have a bunch of tiny little villages like this scattered throughout the world. And the lore behind it, I guess, would be because mobs spawn in darkness. Big towns don't work because if you have a bad neighbor and they leave their lights off, right, then zombies are going to spawn and then raid the town. So it's always just small little communities like this that have developed over time instead of big, large towns like, you know, you would expect. But this building over here is going to be what we use to actually do the dog breeding in eventually, for the town, that is. I guess not me, the little villagers over here will. They're going to be the dog breeders. I just haven't built the building yet, or decorated it, or I want to make a semi-automated system to breed the dogs and then sort them based on like their genetics somehow. But that's going to be something we do later on. I'd appreciate any feedback and suggestions you could give me on this build, as well as some of the other thoughts I had throughout the episode. It's a little bit more of a shower thought episode where I just had a lot of random questions and ideas for the series. So thank you for watching. Oh, I did want to say thank you. Holy cow. Thank you for the great support on the last few episodes. Been getting a lot of really kind comments and great support overall. You guys are definitely giving me positive feedback. So thank you for that. And with that, see ya in the next one. Goodbye. Stay safe.